Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and happy Friday. End of the week, right? Or at least the gateway day to the weekend. And what do we got for you guys today? We've got a wonderful Hamon deck built utilizing the Crystal Beasts as the support in order to play out the Sacred Beast. And maybe I said that wrong. I think I said it right. I don't know. We'll let it roll. Either way, this is the third of the requested builds from one of our viewers. They wanted to see all three of the Sacred Beasts used with different strategies that made them into solo builds. And we're doing a competitive version today. So let's start with a skill. We're going to start with Joey Wheeler's I'm Just Going to Attack. It's one of my favorite skills. Once per turn, you can either make one, or you can make one of your monsters gain 100 for the turn. But also during the battle phase, when the opponent activates a trap card, you may negate it and set that card again. You may use each of these once per turn. And so it's like just a really good skill that allows us to gain a lot of advantage. Now, as far as the Crystal Beasts that we are going to be running today, we're going to go pretty minimalistic. I'm going with 3 Sapphire Pegasus and 3 Topaz Tigers, and I'm calling it. Now, the reason we're doing this is they are the stronger 2 out of the 7. Pegasus at 18 by 12, Topaz at 16 by 10. I know, but the Amber Mammoth's at 18. Yeah, but the Topaz Tiger can go up 400 attack during the damage step. So technical 2K, and this boy right over here crystallizes somebody into the back row as soon as he's summoned. So he's going to help us get our spell traps, our face-up continuous spells a lot faster. And again, when they die from the field, they go to the back row as a crystal continuous spell. So this will be how we go to play our boy Hamon. So again, to play this, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from the hand by sending 3 face-up continuous spells you control to the graveyard. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to the graveyard, inflict 1,000 effect damage to the opponent. And while this is in face-up defense, monsters your opponent control cannot attack monsters except this one for their attacks. So again, Hamon really being able to run interference for everybody else. Plus, nobody else is really a slouch in this build. So moving on to the spells, we are going to run a single copy Book of Moon. Again, it's pretty necessary sometimes. Helps keep our cards in the game. 1 Cosmic Cyclone, same thing. One copy of Crystal Release. And what this is going to do is it only equips to a Crystal Beast card. And again, the only reason we're only running 1, it is equip. It's not a continuous, even though it does stay on the field. That matters. So I don't want to keep it on the field too long. But if you equip it to a Crystal Beast, it gains 800 attack. And when it's sent from field to grave, you can place 1 Crystal Beast monster from the deck face up in the spell trap zone as a continuous spell. So again, if we started with Pegasus and they did have a big monster, we would be able to activate the Crystal Release, knowing that the Pegasus will go to the back row, and then when this gets destroyed because he got destroyed, it will also generate a third one, allowing us to get into Hamon real quick. 1 copy of Nightbeam for, again, the back row control. 2 copies, Shard of Greed. Now, I'm only really playing with this. I thought about, should I put in Cerulean Skyfire and use that? And the answer is maybe, honestly. But for this, I really wanted to try out the Shard of Greed. Each time you would draw cards for your normal draw during the draw phase, gives itself a greed counter. Once it has 2 or more of those, we can go ahead and send it from the field to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. So we can either get a pot of greed out of it eventually, or it is a quick, we just place this continuous spell on the field and just go ahead and then use it as our tribute fodder. So again, good stuff. Next up, we do want to play a pair of Shrinks to keep our Crystal Beasts in the game just long enough. And then moving into the traps, because we do need to control what our opponent is going to do. We're going to go with 3 copies of Conclave. 3, because of the effect. So once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck. So again, when Pegasus goes away, we can go ahead and summon another Pegasus. At the same time, the Pegasus that was on the field jumps to the back next to this. The one that jumps to the deck from the deck to the field summons another one into our back row for us as another continuous spell. And then we can choose to send this and 1 card we control from the field to the, you can send this face up from the field to the graveyard. Target a crystal beast you control and one other card on the field. Bounce those 2 cards. So what we would do then is, again, bounce our Pegasus, bounce our opponent's incoming attack. This is off the field, so when we play the Pegasus again, that's 3 continuous spell traps, allowing us to, or continuous spells, to immediately go into summoning Hamon. And then, of course, 1 copy of Zoma, because I didn't exactly want to cripple the draw by adding an Offerings to the Doomed. But I do want to make it so, like, if we don't draw into the Hamon, are we 100% weak against our opponents? No, because we have Shrinks, we've got the Equip spell, we've got enough back row disruption, we got a little monster disruption there, we got a lot of field juggling assets here. It should definitely still work out, even if you end up behind the 8 ball without your Sacred Beast card. So again, just kind of my take on it. If you give me a second and maybe take a moment to either screenshot or make the notes, I'll be back with the rest of the deck in just a moment. And moving into our extra deck, you guys know the usual suspects. In fact, even the side deck is really like pretty much the same as what I've been running most of the week. So I'm just going to throw all of the cards up there. The difference with this one is with the Dahlgren, I'm also going to drop a double Lost Wind with my Mind Crushes and my Waking the Dragon. Because again, now that you're going to be playing the Conclaves, your opponent may or may not be going after your back row a little more effectively. So the Waking the Dragon may come and be more relevant. At which point, and this is actually kind of funny, you can almost target the Dahlgren to summon it to your side of the field too if you really want it. But this really does help just controlling the rest of the game for games 2 and 3. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys are looking forward to the casual, no rules build for tomorrow, which would be a great way to start the weekend. And guys, maybe support the channel. Easiest things to do, like, comment, and subscribe to us if you guys feel that we've earned it today. Additionally, I'll leave that link for the Buy Me a Coffee down below if you guys want to help support us more directly. And of course, most important thing here, this is the one you have to promise to do because you watched it this long. You guys need to go out there and try to have a great day, okay? I hope that you succeed. But if you don't pursue the happiness, it's not going to pursue you. So just make an effort, and it's going to get better. It will. So hopefully I get to see you guys again next time. See you later.